look on my mother's face was one that I won't forget. It was just of shock and just pure terror. And I looked to my left, and I could see just smoke billowing from the towers.
It was crazy. You saw people on the streets, and I mean, we were in Queens. It's not like anything happened there, you know?
Just sirens just kept on going and going and going.
All over the news, it was just the Twin Towers falling, people screaming, debris, dirt. I was in social studies class sitting with my best friend Andrea, and our professor came in. And he just got very quiet. He stopped lecturing, and he said he knows that we're young, but he's going to treat us as adults. He thinks we should know what happened. And he said, you know, the Twin Towers, there's been a terrorist attack on the Twin Towers.
At the time, I was 11 years old. I didn't understand the severity of the situation. And afterwards, our building had to be evacuated because we were just a mile away from the World Trade Center.
I was worried sick because my mom works in Midtown, and even though that's nowhere near the attack, I just knew, you know, we've been to the towers, and I was like, what if she just went there, I don't know, to stroll around, or what if she had been in the area and you couldn't get into contact with anyone? It was horrible. My mom made it home that night at around maybe 10 p.m., 11 p.m. She had to walk across the 59th Street Bridge just because all the bridges were closed. They were afraid that there was going to be a terrorist attack on the bridges, and they were just trying to, I don't know, do damage control, I guess, as best as they could.
And then from then on, we went back home, and then, you know, things developed, towers collapsed, and New York City was pretty much on its knees for about a week or two, and then everybody just started to come together and just rebuild and start over. And as every year passes by, every anniversary of 9/11 passes by, I learn a little bit more, and I get a little bit more upset at what happened and how this could have been prevented one way or another. And it saddens me just because I'm very passionate about my city, and to see something like this happen to the people of New York City is unbelievable, and it's something I'll never forget.
Honestly, it took a while to sink in that this was a terrorist attack, this was intentional. It took a really long time. We were just more concerned about, you know, there are people hurt, and as a community, I think we just came together.
What was weird about 9/11 is that as big of a city New York City is, it brought everyone together as a community. It reunited families together just to make sure, you know, because families wanted to make sure everyone was safe. But random strangers just coming up to each other and just talking to each other and just making sure everyone was okay, helping each other out, whether it be volunteering in the schools, whether it be, you know, helping someone move back to their buildings after they were evacuated. It was one of the unique things that happened after 9/11, just the sense of community in general around New York City, not only downtown Manhattan, but around New York, whether it be Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, or the Bronx. And just the fact that we're finally rebuilding, the memorial is going to be opening this year, and in 2 or 3 years, the Freedom Tower is being built at the moment, and right now you can see the tower being built and the glass facades and all that stuff, and it's a good sign that we're finally moving on, and we're, you know, finally just constructing and just having something in place to really show that we can rebuild and we can be as strong as ever or something like that.